I think we are live. All right, there it is. Yeah, we had snow this morning. Remember last week I was like, spring is here. Winter came back. But it didn't really last very long. It lasted until the sun came up. I saw the snowflakes going last night. I was up late last night. But nothing really stuck. You really had to be more out west. We had mostly rain. So how does everything sound? The vocals okay? You can hear the guitar all right? What's up, Christian? You didn't miss anything. I just started because I had to get a new battery in this mic. Snow in May, murder hornets, Steve's dead battery. Coincidence? I don't think so. Oh, what's up, Dawn? What's up, Frank? What's up, Joe? Brian, Terry, Michael, and Mr. BHB Jr., of course. Gary Devlin, of course. Jim, Big Fly Music. Sounds good. Both levels are good, says Ben Coombs. And you know what? I believe him. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn my headphones up a little bit. Check, check. There we go. It's a little better right there. I could feel like I could, you know, like I could just bring this up a hair, like. Think the voice is a little low? I might make it a touch louder. I don't want to go too loud or you'll really hear it. And it's got a brand new battery in it. What's up, Zach? Steve, Sad But True. You know, that's Sad But True. I don't know that song. That's the sad but true part. I don't know it. I think it's like... How am I doing? Hey, that's... no one wanted to hear that. People say it sounds good. Yeah, okay, yes, now the sound is great. All right, where's my coffee? It's right here. Oh, how'd your week go? You know, I am just stuck in this massive studio. I got a couple of key things though. The rug, that's finally down. The second rack is in. That was a lot. I had to break down the two electronic drum sets. I had two built into a super mega set. Those are all dismantled now. That's why these are back here. I had to roll these over here to get them out of the way from over there. And, just little by little, we're finally getting there. It just, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, but it's such a huge improvement to the space. It's like night and day. Gary says, now I want a Wolfgang. You know what, Gary? This was cheap. This was like, let's go to Red Cam. This was like, got a little dust there. This was $3.25, $3.29, $324.99. It's pretty cheap. Trying to see if I can get the. Yeah, there you go. Just to get a little light on the headstock, Anyway, anywho, the best thing about the headstock is that they grind off the paint just slightly around the edge. It makes it look like it's a little binding, but it's not a binding, right? It's like a strip away binding. It's clever. It's freaking clever, right? Makes it look a little bindy. Oh, Headmaker. Hello from East Edam, my ED bro. How's the Floyd on it? It's good. It's it says EV. What does it say? Yeah, it says EVH Special. So this is the Floyd Rhodes Special, right? You're not going to get the 1000. I think the difference is that it's steel and zinc instead of just steel, right? What's awesome about it, and oh, you know what? Let me try cam. Let me try cam too. Can you see? There's almost like a steel metal plate under there. It's like a. See it? See that plate? That long plate? Not the shiny one. The one that's farther in. That's almost more like a matte chrome. That little plate is freaking awesome. Because what it does is it makes it. Can't really pull up. A little bit. But that's just because I'm pulling the neck back a little bit. But it doesn't make it a floating tremolo. And if you break a string, it barely goes out of tune. And it's just much easier if you're a beginner, right? Think about the guy who's going to buy the Standard, or the kid, really. Right? A floating Floyd is a freaking nightmare if you're a beginner. What winds up happening is it gets very discouraging because you're always out of tune, despite the value proposition of the system is that it keeps in an extra tune, right? That's what we call a paradox, maybe irony, maybe both. The point is that little plate prevents it from going up, and it's a smart idea. Wish they did that a while ago. I'd say it's a very, very slender neck. It's not quite as thin as the, not quite as thin front to back as, like, say, the Ibanez Wizard neck, but it's a little bit narrower side to side. And trust me, that counts for something. And the fall off is really quick off the side, and that counts for something too, right? Like, how quickly does it break, right? The break angle from the edge. And that counts for something too. These are comfy necks. That guitar looks like a giant penny that got smooshed on a giant railroad track. That's awesome. They should make one in copper. They should do that. You know what? These don't remind me of that. You know what reminds me of something that's been rolled out with a rolling pin is something offset. That's the one design that always felt to me like it's like rolled out with a rolling pin. Let's see. What is that tune just played? Boom, bada, bada, boom. Are you serious? You know, it's that tune. Boom, boom, bada, bada, boom. Let's see, your hand. Well, that's, I mean, how much farther am I, you know, am I in on the knuckle here? Am I going much farther in with the thumb over the fingers? But I can touch. Sometimes when we touch, the honesty is too much. I come from planet Chiron. I conquer the earth. Yeah, that stock is a bottle opener. I say the same thing. Hey, hold on just a second, guys. Mike Buckingham. Oh, thanks, buddy. 3 Wolfgangs. So you if you have 3, do you have the standards? Or you must have like a special in there or something like that. My friend got the real nice one. He's got like the one with the American with the big freaking block inlay. Admittedly, he dropped like, I think, $3,000 on the thing. But, you know, it's a gorgeous guitar. Me, I went with 1/10 of that. I think I like this. It's Ferrari red. But much appreciated, Mike. Used bass recommendations. You know, I was actually looking for used bass recently. I think one of the best values out there is Ibanez because their basses are so freaking cheap. You can get like a gorgeous made in Japan, Ibanez Roadstar bass for like $300 or $400, pretty cheap. And you can get actually a pretty decent Ibanez Korean or Indonesian made for even like half that. And they seem to be pretty damn nice. There's always the Fender stuff, Squire. It's good. So does it look like what does this look like? Like a bird? Caw-caw! Or is it like a snake opening up to swallow this Les Paul? Any Man of War? No, but I did play in a goofy band in the 80s called Mega Man of Wargasm. It was a play on several bands. Oh, long live Mega Man of Wargasm. You can get a good guitar under $400 USD. Oh, all day long. You can get a decent guitar now under even $200 if you really keep your eyes peeled. Get like a Squire. What's that one they call the vintage modified? Probably get those around $200. If you got a classic vibe around that, it would be a huge score. Those are really nice. There's a few guitars. Plenty under $400, that's for sure. Yeah, bass mouth. Big mouse bath, right? There's the eye. Yeah. Yeah, it could be Fishmo. A little bit of the cutaway there. A 4-bolt construction with your Fender logo right there. Any sofa updates? Yeah, we still have no sofa. I chopped up the old one. Should have waited. Probably should have waited to see if they got the... We had enough room in that attic. We could have had both pieces of furniture up there. But I was like, let's get this out of here. We'll open it up. And I chopped it up. And it's in the backyard under a tarp because they can't take it at the dump for like another maybe 3 or 4 weeks. So it's on hold. We gotta really figure out what's gonna fit up there. Now you can't unsee the bass mouth, right? And you're welcome. Where is that guitar made? I think it's in Indonesia. Made in Indonesia. I've been talking about how Indonesia is just they're I don't know what factories they have over there, but whatever they got going on, it's pretty good. Pretty damn good. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Tactical? Good to see you, man. What you playing? I am playing, this is a Wolfgang Standard. I don't think they make this. This is Ferrari Red. I don't think they make the Ferrari Red anymore. The main thing about these guitars is they seem to switch up the colors a lot. Like every year or every 2 years. It's a whole new color set. Collect them, trade them. Let's have an episode. Not China or Korea. Indonesia. BC Rich says my ESP 401 is Indonesian made and really just superb for the price. Right? Right, Indonesia, man. I'm telling you. There was another one I had that was Indonesian made. I think it was the vintage modified Squire that I paid like $175 for. It had the neck was just like this is. The neck was fully what do I want to say, that edged. Oh, there's a name for it. You know what? Rolled. Right there. I'm going, that's a rolled neck. Granted, I bought it used for $175. They're only $249 new, and it was a basswood body. It's the one I gave my bro. Yeah, rip Little Richard, man. Tone it down. I'm trying to shelter here. Have you played a Steve Stevens Hamer? I have not. I have played a couple of Hamers, but the Hamers I've only played like a handful of Hamers, and it seemed to be the ones I remember were USA made one from the early '80s that were heavy, right, really nice, and then later on, some of the import stuff would come through, like dot inlay import. And those weren't as nice as the USA ones, but, they were decent. Hamer made good stuff. What's up, Eric? Looks like the neck is nice. Is it easy to play? Very easy to play. And very comfy. It's very soft. It sort of reminds me of the roasted maple in that way. Whatever treatment they're using on it, it's quite soft to the touch. It won't be hard on your hands. What's up, Caleb? Anybody else got the crazy winds? The winds here today have been just insane. Insane in the membrane with the rain last night, and then followed by the heavy winds today. And I went out. It was very, very cold out today. It was like 42 degrees. That's about what, 4 degrees Celsius, maybe 5. I think like 4. And I mowed the lawn. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was brisk. The pretty heavy wind going at the same time. Steve, do you like Muse? I don't know much by them. I give them a try. I tell you who I've been listening to this week is John Schofield. Boom, ba-dum-dum. Uber Jam Do. Both Uber Jam and Uber Jam Do are killer records. Amazing jams. I strongly recommend that. If you want something that's a little simpler, not quite as exotic and crazy, than Uber Jam or Uber Jam 2, John Schofield's A Go-Go with like Chang. Then it's like yeah, John Schofield. Gary says Schofield, yeah. John Schofield, a huge fan of Sco. If there's one guy I really love John Schofield's playing. He's got the funk. He's not a shredder guy. He'd be the first to say that. But his note choice is just impeccable, and he's got these just amazing runs. Yeah, he's just such a good player. So knowledgeable. That dude's knowledge is deep. He really is a master of the instrument. Past on mowing today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I did it today. The wind was, the grass blades were growing in it. My OCD won't allow it. Like, that looks long. That looks long. I gotta move. And of course, I've been fertilizing like crazy, so it's growing like crazy. Very windy and snowy here, cold. Yeah. His Blue Note albums with Joe Lovano classics, yeah. I saw him with Joe Lovano. I've seen Sco with Joe Lovano on sax. And I've seen Mike Stern with Bob Berg on sax. Bob Berg is gone. And then, who else? I saw the Brecker brothers. Michael Brecker with Stern on guitar. Jack DeJohnette on drums. Still Warm is another great one. That whole record, Still Warm and A Go-Go, are two amazing Scofield records. Loud jazz, but I really did like A Go-Go. That's so amazing. And really, Uber Jam and Uber Jam Do. Yeah, oh, you know what? Someone might have to look this up for me. It's like, is it like Pierce Street or Pearl Street? What's it called? He does one where he's sitting in with this big R&B band. And it's all like these, almost like a, I want to say like a New Orleans style, or maybe even like, is it New Orleans or maybe Chicago? It's a big band. And I thought it's like a Beale Street. I think it's like a New Orleans style band, right? Because they do like a lot of, that double time. I can't think of it, but that is a great album. That is a fantastic album by John Scofield. Really, really recommend it. Yeah, Roy Horn. He was the one that was attacked, right? But he died of COVID, didn't he? Yeah. But Roy was, Larry Carlton. I've seen Larry Carlton play a few times. Larry. Yeah, Frank Gambale. I saw Frank Gambale like the first tour he ever did in the U.S. He was really big and heavy. He lost a lot of weight very quickly. At the time, he was really big. And the next time I saw him was on the cover of magazine. I almost didn't recognize him. I said, I can't believe that's him. But yeah, he was out touring with, we thought it was going to be, we went to go see the Chick Corea Electric Group in July of 87. And we get there, and I'm expecting either Carlos Rios, or really I'm expecting Scott Henderson, because he seemed to be with them more frequently than Carlos Rios. And out walks friggin' Frank Gambale. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Right? He starts friggin' raking, doing the Frank Gambale move. And we were going, oh my God. Huh? Zoinks? Like, damn. It's so good. Oh, so amazing. Anyway. Someone's saying a 12 to a 16 radius? Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I don't know the spec. It feels like it could be. Or it feels like it just could be 12 the whole way because they're lazy and they want to do compound on like the model up from this. I don't know. I don't know if they're doing compound on the standard, right? Or do you have to go to the MIM plant and get the special if you want compound radius? I don't know. I don't know if the standard's compound. If it is, that's great. Piety Street, thank you. Frank Gambale had the best ladies rock star mullet ever. Yeah, but that was a wig, right? That wasn't his real hair. Frank Gambale, much like Elliot Easton, was, had lost his hair by his late teens. And, just went with the what would we call that? The appliance, with an appliance system. Yeah, Mike Stern. I've seen Mike Stern a few times live. Blue says, according to the specs, it is. Okay, that's great. That's a nice little touch for an instrument that's pretty inexpensive to do a compound radius, Yeah, I saw Pat Metheny at the Orpheum. It was a great show. It was really good. I've seen Miles Davis a couple of times. I gotta be careful playing covers. Although that could get a little silly later on. I thought maybe we could check out this at some point tonight. Well, the night's going fast. Check out the old 440 Pure. Figure out something to do with it. We'll figure out something. Yeah, Green Meanie is confirming. Several people are confirming 12 to 16 compound radius. Good. Yeah, Lee Rittenauer. I was lucky enough to meet him at the first NAMM show I went to. Super nice guy, you know. Then saw him again in the bathroom. He was like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up, Lee? The Wolfgang standard can be upgraded to rival any special. Well, the whole thing is that you would have to... you'd have to switch out. Let's think about it, right? You'd have to switch out the Floyd Rose Special to the Floyd Rose 1000, right? So there's one little change you'd have to make. There's one. And then the other one is regular nickel frets to stainless steel frets, or do they not do the stainless steel anymore? Maybe that's a push. I don't really know. And then I'm not sure if the pickups are exactly the same. People say they are, but I don't know. Are they? Are they? Did you install the drop D on your Wolfgang? No. I do have a drop D on my Kramer, though. I gotta figure that out. Beating around the bush. But here's the thing. You gotta be careful. I played Ride On, and they took my money. You know? It's like, it's hard to play requests. You should just say, why don't you play you know, it's like, you gotta noodle. Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your money. And it's not a lot of money to begin with. It really hurts to give it away. That's my $2. Stainless steel in USA only. Yeah. Play some Jeff Loomis leads? Yeah, you first. No one can play Jeff Loomis but Loomis. That's just a given. GDC. I feel like I'm out. Steve, ever play a Greco Les Paul? I don't think a Les Paul. I have played the Greco SG, and it was pretty nice. No, G is not knocking on heaven's door. It's, yeah, a minor, the relative minor. Hello, Toronto. Do you not like SGs? I've never seen you play one. There's a few videos of me playing SGs. Several videos. Gotta go through my catalog, brah. It's only 10 years long. There's gotta be an SG in there somewhere. And then the other answer could be, yeah, SGs are terrible. The worst guitars ever. And if you own one, you're a terrible person. People, they're always surprised when I give that answer. It's my anti-validation speech. I enjoyed your music theory stuff. It never continued, though. You know, it was, yeah. You know what? And I was just thinking about this the other day. I am just in such a constant state of moving crap around, of throwing crap out and building stuff and fixing stuff and moving stuff and picking stuff up and organizing stuff. It's like, when is the time to actually do something creative? It feels like I'm in a non-stop friggin' move in my own house. You know? I used to get that all the time, you know. People would, you know, I'd always get people like emailing me and saying like, you know, what do you think about this? And listen, here's what it is. They just bought one. They want you to tell them how awesome it is. Right? They want a little feedback, a little validation. So, and I'm usually say, oh, those are great. What are you going to say? You know? But like secretly, sometimes you just want to say, oh, those are awful. Oh, God, I hope you didn't buy one, bro. That is like the worst guitar you could have possibly bought. Right? The guy's going like, what? These aren't good? These aren't good guitars? No, those are terrible, terrible guitars. You know, that guitar is under investigation for a lot of heinous crimes. You know, what? How's that even possible? It just is, man. Harmonic stuff? Well, one thing you can do about harmonics is that when you realize is that those they line up at some point. Right there. See that? Right, they line up. It's some pitch. They line up, right? So what you do is you hit them, all three. you get the elephant, right? Because what you're doing is you're making an elephant's roar is they're like in tune and then out of tune, right? And then back in tune. And you know, Van Halen figured that out. See, that's not right. That's more like a whale. There you go. The elephant. G string on 5, B string on 7, E string on 12, but the key is you got to drop the whammy bar while the volume's off, and then raise the volume as you're raising the arm, and then drop the volume again. All right, so it's a little bit of a maneuver. It's a bit of a maneuver. There you go. The other one's like the horse. That's just all whammy bar, you know. The other thing is he used to do like a Coke bottle thing, right? I don't know if I can do it here, but he would go like hold on. Wait. No, it's not it. I'm not getting it. It's almost a little bit like that. Right? Right, like a glugging of a like the glugging of a water or a soda. It's not really coming out, but and he could do it with just 2 notes. You know? And then of course you can, you know, there's always the just doing like these you got to catch down, and what you're doing is you sort of hitting that string. Right, that's sort of a Satriani. Yeah, like it's right, but it's not right. I'm not hearing what I know it's supposed to sound like. It's supposed to be a little bit higher resonance. You know, maybe a higher string. It's almost too high. Yeah, and then the other thing is like the pick harmonics. Like, you know, all those things. Of course, bending. Right, you can do the old you know, what I would call the like the European police car. I think I'm getting it right. And what you're doing is you're creating the Doppler effect, right? right? As the siren is moving away from you. So, yeah. And then the other thing, I mean, if we're talking harmonics, is the upstroke, which is very different because you're really raking behind your thumb. Let me see if I go. Let me switch to. Let me go to cam. Oh yeah, like that. Right. So when that's a regular harmonic. So I have to turn my hand. I got to get the pick behind. Right. This is. Oh shit. This is what's. On fucking camera. This is what's making the sound. Right. You know, those are all harmonics, but they're produced down here at this level. You know. What else? You could also do like you know, your typical hammer. You know, you just move your, you know, pretty much any hammer-on pull-off set. And then another thing that I discovered like years ago, but I see kids on YouTube do it over and over again, like it's something they just discovered. And that is, if you hold your finger at the 12th fret and you do pull-offs, you get different harmonics, right? So right? But it's like, when is that ever musical? I mean, it's cool when you're doing your freaking solo in the 80s and you got the soul light on you and you're up there going, and they're going, you're up there going, and they're all out in the crowd going, this guy's a fucking genius, you know? And they're all like, ah, and you're like, all going crazy, lighters and shit. But then you take it too far, and they start booing you. And you're like, but it's too late. They've turned on you. And there's nothing you can do. They start pelting shit at you, and you're like, please! What do you? But no, you've lost them. And then you wake up. That is... And that's a great idea for a video, actually. I am using, hold on, let's go to PicCam. I'm using the Doorman. I went with pink tonight. It's sort of an orangey pink. It's like a day glow. I think you can really hear the day glow come out tonight's performance. Exactly. They turn on you. They turn on you in a second. Then you start breaking out the sweep. The boos get louder. But then you give them what they want. The most emotional. Single note ever. And you're back in. Oh my God. Damn. right, where'd we go wrong? Is this loose? Doesn't feel loose. No. Here's your problem. All right, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna need one of these. What you're gonna need is that's way, way, way beyond. All right, there we go. All right. Oh. Are you slipping on me? All right, we're back. Hold on. Much better. So I thought maybe we could take a look at this. Having a little fun here. One of these here. The old Lewitt. Ta-da! Ta-da! And, oh wow, that's kind of nice. It comes with a mic. Hold on, let's do the other cam here. Do the close cam. There's the mic. There's the, you got your shock mount there, hot shot. Shock mount there. And, there's your handy, wrist implement. Oh yeah, that's a, spit guard, right? A little pop filter. And of course, oh, it's nice, heavy. It's heavy, got some weight to it. And then of course there's the mic, and just in case you can't figure it out, dummy. We're gonna leave nothing to chance. That's the front. Yeah, nice. So, hold on. Let's go back to here. I think I can just take this out here. Well, whoa. Steve, tell us a little bit about the guitar. What you looking at here, John? Is this gonna fit? Or oh, no, it's got the insert in it. Hold on. Oh, I can just take this off. I'll leave the insert in. What you're looking at is a Wolfgang standard by the EVH company, and it's something I picked up. Is this gonna go in there? Yeah, there it goes. I picked up for how's it gonna go? Is it going like this? I think it is going like that. I think there's your up. Oh, nice. Oh, check. Why, hello. I feel like my picture's a little blue. I think I gotta warm this up a hair. Hold on. How? Hold up. I think. Where's my, honey? Where's my Kelvin? 43. That is pretty high. Yeah. I pumped it up to 46. I have to bring the satch up a little bit. Well, that's pretty good. All right. I feel slightly better. Yeah, that sounds good, right? God, that sounds amazing. Now I suspect this plops in here somehow. Does it just? Oh, it's just a friction end. Oh, I like that. All right, and then it's in its little. Oh, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, this is tied to my whole desk, and so is the camera. So when I shake this, it's like we're on the Enterprise. Shields are down. Shields are down, Captain. And then we can plug. Well, hold on. I guess I can take this little fronty thing off. Can I? Yeah. It just slides up. It says dumb cough. No, it peels. It's a peel off. Yep, peel off. There it goes. Yeah, no, it's just a friction. I like that. It's just a little friction holder. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. And then what's this thing? Well, yeah, this is the pop filter. Now, here's the question. Does this go? It does. You see what it just did there? You see that? It's just a little, right? You can see through it. See? You can see me. You can see through it. Whoa. And this just goes on here to give a little pop filter. And then I guess the other thing you could do is put this thing on it, right? Windscreen. Right, if you really wanted to do it up. There you go. Is it on there? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Just making sure we're not leaving any slack at the end here. Yeah. So I could do it like that. And then, of course, this doesn't work. Hang up. 1, 2. That sounds amazing, right? I don't think we need this on. But I believe this is a good idea. Because that is a spit filter. And the main thing you have to know about these big condenser mics is that they don't do well with moisture. They always say to use like a little pop screen or a pop filter on it, right, if you can. So right now I'm using my condenser, but we'll hook this up. Hold on. We'll check it out. What do I got here? I have Hosa Pro. Hey, Hosa. How's your Pro? It needs more power. Yeah. New shaver? Yeah, my son cut my hair last week. I thought he did a great job. It's not pro, but I'm giving him a solid B+ on it. And he'll try again this week. Let's see. There goes 1. And there goes, hold on, 2. All right. And this is probably going to need a 48 volt phantom power. I am 99% sure. Am I 48 volting anywhere on this? Am I doing it on 1 to 4? I could probably do it 1 to 4. I don't think I need to, though. Hold on. Not at this level, because I'm going to run through. We're going to have a little fun. That's what we like to do. We like to have fun. We like to have a little fun. So I found this when I was cleaning up. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is my old Digitech vocalizer. I was like, oh my god. It's my vocalizer. Hot shot. Alright, let me see here. I'll put like that. And then, yeah, I'm going to need to plug this in. So I need a plug. And what I really have to do is turn this volume all the way down. And hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna turn the mic off because I don't want to bang it and give you guys like all kinds of pops in your ear. So I'm gonna kill the mic for a second here. Hold on. Okay. Well, that's plugged in. We're going to need another one. They're not that long. What do I have? I got to have a short one. Something not quite so crazy long. Well, this we could use too. So I'll put that aside. Don't I have... How long is this? 5 meters. Don't you have like a 3 meter? 3 meter in here somewhere? Oh, geez, there it is. There's something. Yeah, 5 feet. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. We're going Hosa. The other company was titanium clots. But it's too long. The clots is too long. It feels beefy, but I want the shorter one. This show is not going to win an Emmy. Damn. You know, that hurts. What about that whole harmonics part? I mean, Jesus. Not even consideration? All right. Then we have to add one more thing. Just that's what we do. So I think you're not there. This end goes. This end goes up in, yeah, like that, yeah. And then this end goes over here. Like that. Okay. And then the last thing we have to do is we actually have to run an extra guitar cable. That'll become more obvious why in a little bit. Well, we actually have to run 2 cables. I have to run my guitar through this thing. It doesn't work right. All right. We'll take this out and put it, I guess that would be guitar through. And we're going to take, yeah, you know what, I'm going to put it in here first so you don't get an ear pop. That's my consideration for you guys. All right. I feel like something's caught on my foot, but it's not. All right. One last cable. There we go. And then the last thing we have to do is, I might have to change guitars, because this guitar has to be perfectly in tune for this to work. If the guitar is not perfectly in tune, it won't really work. Now, I think I have to do phantom power. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit out of that mic. Check. I am, maybe. Check. Hold on, we'll kill this. All right, hold on. That's the internal routing. So we just have to go to all right, that's okay. Yeah, hardware inputs, software playback. We're going to add. Check. Oh my God. I'm going to apologize for that right now. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. I apologize for that. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Pa. Check. 1, 2. All right, I see vocal signal, but I don't want to go red. Check. What? Will it turn red on this end? I don't think it will. Is that over or is that on? I don't really know. Check. 1, 2. Check. No? No effects? Oh, look at that. Check. Check 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. And then check. Oh, yeah. All right. We'll turn that off. And then we just got to go back here. I think that feels a little high. Check, check, check. That feels a little better. Can you, well, I got to go back to you guys. Hold on. Here. So can you, I got the mixer off. The question is can you hear me still? Right? Can you hear me through this mic? Check, check. 1, 2. You don't know me. You don't know me. Oh. All right. Let's not get too silly. What a fool believes. I can't hit that note. It's pounding clear. All right, so if I go to THU, right, I think. See, the problem is I think I'm off. You go to the tuner. Yeah, I'm way off. Okay. I got to get rid of this guitar. This will not work with this guitar. Hold on. I got to switch out to a guitar that I can tune. Boy, they really make you jump through hoops. All right. So, but it does sound good. Actually sounds fine. Yes. Nice mic. Yeah, not bad, right? A little bit better. So that's the lav mic. Check 1, 2. Then that's the front mic. Check 1, 2. Sounds pretty good. Sakes. Really? I can see it's hung up. There it goes. Okay. Better. I could see it was really hung up. Let's see here. This. Check, check. Yeah. This. Check, check. And then I have to plug this in. And it's got to be tuned to standard. I think. Yeah. I've learned to use the internal tuner and not an external one. Check, check. All right. All right, here we go. Nice and loud. Now it should, if I hit the effects, check, check. Oh yeah. See that reverb seems a little high. Here we go. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. That's the shine. That's the clarity. That's the resonance. Which one? I think I like the shine best, right? Check, check. I can't hear myself. Check, check, check. I can't hear. Hold on. Why isn't it coming through my head? I think I can hear it, but I can't hear it. I don't know what happened. Hold on, check. 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 I have a feeling it's something to do with this routing here. What did I touch? I didn't think I touched anything. All right. All right, that's analog 2. That's what that should be. Why is it not? Check, check, check. Nothing? Nothing? Check, 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 check. Did I hit? Yeah. All right. That's what happened. It lost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Son of a bitch. All right. So that off. That's on. There we go. Oh, the things you go through. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Oh, that's it. How did they move on each other? Oh, see that? That's what happened. Well, check. It's oh my God, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, don't see me. Take me down. Little Susie, won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and you can bring me dead flowers every morning. Bring me dead flowers, Bible man. Bring me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Oh, there we go. That's, there goes my copyright. That's funny. You are worthless, Alec Bowen. Right? The mic test killed the whole night? Jesus. Later. Sorry, I'm having fun. Can you hear? Hold on. See, Christ, this thing is killing me. Can you hear everything now? Could you hear both the guitar and the vocals at the same time? Take me down, little Caesar, won't you take? This is the Bruce version. Won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground, especially Candy. And you can bring that dead flower to my wedding. Anyway. You know, I haven't. Hold on, let me turn this off. I haven't broken that box out. This is the first time I've used this box in like 8 years. At least 7 or 8 years. I put it away, like way in the back, and I just found it recently. I was like, oh my God, my Digitech vocalist. Maybe I'll plug that in tonight. You know? Yeah, hear both. You can hear it. Gypsy Electric Blue says the mic test made the whole. Oh, thank you, Gypsy. Yeah, my little Bruce version. You can God, I'm already losing my voice. What I can't do is have the cough cam on this. Steve, you rock. How are them new cats doing? They are doing great. Can I tell you how awesome those new cats are? I mean, really. One was super friendly right out of the gate. He's been amazing. And the other one was super scared. But she, in the last couple of days, has really come out. She's all purry, and she's sitting in the window in a bed, and just, loves to play. I swear she comes out and, like, meows. She wants to play, and she's finally started to discover that we have 4 floors in this house. She's only been in the basement and in the first floor. She's finally starting to figure out the second floor in the attic, and she's loving it. So he's all over the place. It's been great. It's been great. Check, check. Can't you see? Can't you see what they're woman on and doing to me? Hold on. Was that Shane? Is Shane in here? No, I miss Shane. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey, what's up, buddy? John Doe says, Steve, did you get snow? We did get snow, but it didn't stick. I could just see it falling in the, on the security cams. But by morning, it was all gone. The sun is so strong this time of year; it just melts it right away. Sounds good, Steve. The cover of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Vocals a little quiet compared to the guitar. Well, the affected vocals are going to be louder because they have a compressor on them. Guitar is definitely a lot louder. All right, hold on. I can adjust that in a mix. Check, 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 check. That should be a little louder. God, what freaking key am I in here? Hold on. All right, there we go. That a little better on the vocals? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. I got to make sure these other ones are off. Empty as a pocket, empty as a pocket. You got, is it beat dominant? Binding on the soles of your shoes, yeah. She got binding on the soles of your shoes. soles of your shoes. Gotta be careful here. Now listen up. I'm trying to think of good songs with harmonies in them. Is that a sawbuck strat? That's a select strat for a select few. Very, very select. Bound fingerboard. Actually, it's not. It is bound in its looks, but there's no binding. That's just the neck. They route out the like a boat hull. They route it out like an inlay. It's an inlaid fingerboard. They call it channel bound. It's pretty slick. They only did it for a few years, like 3 years. 2 years, 3 years. Definitely 2013 and 2014. I don't know if they really did it beyond those 2 years. Oh, yeah. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, right? But that's not, I'm not thinking that. What was that one I did? Can't you see? It's so high. Can't you see? See, it helps if you play the right chords. What that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Oh, God. It's so high for me. I need a water. Wait, coffee? Oh, my God. Coffee to the rescue. Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? God, I'm so dry. I think it's killing me. That feels real good, though. That's awesome. All right, let me see here. Yeah. Hold on a second here. Where are they? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. I was sent from planet Chiron to conquer the Earth. I had a terrific plan. I thought it would work. Tried to get the Earthlings to kill each other, you see, but it all went wrong. Now I must agree. You are worthless, Alec Baldwin. You are worthless, Alec Baldwin. You failed in every way, and now my stock in you has fallen. Your career is stalling, and you're worthless, Alec Baldwin. That's why I blew your head off, and your children are all balling. Planet Chiron is inhabited with cyborgs like me, but also with Balmacs who are giant bees. The Zypods and the Balmarks are at constant war, so we wanted a new home, and that's what Earth was for. But you are worthless, Alec Baldwin. You are worthless, Alec Baldwin. You fucked up my whole plan, and now Chiron is smeared with rock pollen. Your garbage needs some hauling, 'cause you're worthless, Alec Baldwin. I must return home a failure. I'm afraid the pit of Cry Rock is calling. And scene. Anyway, we're just having fun. Yeah, COVID cough. I actually got masks. I went to go buy more, and they said they won't sell them to me because I'm not a PPE. All right. There we go. Oh, better. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. So lonely. Yeah, low. Lonely. I feel like a bird in a cage. Perfect tear on my cheek. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Poor. I felt bad for the for the Chirons. I'm just saying. I kind of did. Because now their whole planet is, the Zypods and the Balmacs are a constant war. See, there was a whole backstory to Team America that you didn't know about. And so the Zypods needed a new home, and that's what Earth was for. But because of Alec Baldwin's failure, Gyron is now smeared with Balmac pollen because they're bees. It's quite sad. Oh, yeah, Staying Alive. Yeah, that might be a good one. No audio? Well, you can tell by the way I use my wall. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Women, what's it? Women, woman, love the music loud and women warm. I can't deny I do the born. I said, alright, you can bet some other way we can find to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a lover or whether you're a mother, you'll stay alive. And then I said, yeah, I think when I turn the effects off, that's when it goes low, and when I move away, you really lose my voice. I have to be like right up on it. The audio is better when the compressor's on, right? Compressor on, compressor off. Check. The lyrics. Take me down, little Susie. Won't you take me down? Hey. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers to my wedding. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget the blue roses on your grave. No, I won't forget. It's so high. To put roses on your grave. So fucking so. The harmony sometimes screws my head up. Oh, check. So This is the other. Yeah, that was the condenser. That's the condenser mic right there. Cobra Kai never dies. Yeah. Trying to think of good harmony songs. Let me think. What's the name of that? Let me just type this in. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Is it there? Oh, yeah, there it is. Just the song before I go, to whom it may concern. He's got such a high voice. Traveling twice, I almost hear traveling twice the speed of sound. It's easy to get burned, and the shows are on F. Yeah, we had to get back home. Oh yeah, the B minor, right? When we opened up the door, I had to be alone to see. Yeah, she helped me with my suitcase. She stands but see, the one thing it doesn't do is correct my pitch. There's the problem. So and those that's isn't that a Nash song? So it's a really high vocal. Hold on, let me get rid of that harmony. Oh yeah, more than words. I don't think that's really high too. I can't even think of it. I don't even know the next one. See, it's much higher. I hear it way up this. Those guys are all way. I need something more like Stones. I need like Stones or, Bruce. That's the, that's the range of my voice. Plus, I'm a lot older. God, your voice deepens as you get older. Trust me. Hold on. Can I hit that off? Yeah, I'll hit that off. The reverb is annoying me. Oh, that was my brother's favorite song. He passed away. Oh, dude, you're killing me here. Sorry to hear that. It's high and extreme or a half step down. Right. See, I can't be a half step down because the harmonizer doesn't want to hear it. You got to be in tune. I wonder if I could tune a half step down and it would recognize that. I don't know. They tell you not to. They basically say you have to go to like standard tuning, but that doesn't make sense because I thought a keyboard player, although it does say guitar, but I thought a keyboard player could run through it, and that's any key. There's no that is, I don't know. It just feels, I don't know. All right, let me think about this. I'm trying to think of songs here. Is that an American Stratocaster? It is. fact, this is the most. Just to give you a relative, this was. We can go to the other cam here. That's the most expensive Stratocaster before the custom shop. You know, it was the Select, and it was only available for a couple of years. Definitely, they would do a new iteration every year, but it was sort of not a crazy iteration until I think around 2011, and then they really started to get like a lot of bird's eye and flame and stuff. And same with 2012, and they'd make a new Strat, like a new Telly every year. You can also get a Select P bass and I think a Select Jazz bass. I think they made both in the Select format. This is the 2013, which has the channel bound neck on it, and they also did that in 2014. But this has the large headstock, and in 2014 it was the small headstock, and this has the large mother of pearl inlay. And I think the next year with the small headstock, it's the clay inlay, right? They're kind of orangey brown. And the next year they don't do flame, they did quilt. And even the quilt wasn't like super quilty. It was like really crazy quilt, right? It was like they're really all over the place. They're calling it like a quote unquote highly figured top, but it was mostly quilt. Yeah, don't. Oh my God! That's another high one. Don't let me down. Oh God, dude, that's so high. Don't. Oh God. If I really want to sing it, like sing it. Don't let me down. Don't. Let's see, I'm way off. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. God, that is so high. You know, don't let me down. Even that's way up. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Had the GTX and upgraded to the Vocalist Live 3. See, the Live 3 would correct my voice. This is only the 2. It only does the harmonization, and it harmonizes what you sing, so there's no real correction going on there. I needed to get the Vocalist 3. They don't even make these anymore. If you wanted to get one, I put a link in the description if you're interested in fooling around one of these. They used to be like $400 or $500. They're down to like $300 to like $299, and it's the TC Electronic one, and that one is crazy. That one is it's got a big LCD. It will teach you how to sing. It will give you exercises, and it will tell you how off you are in your pitch and give you a score. I mean, it'll tell you the notes that you're struggling with so that you can get your voice better. I mean, it's actually pretty sick. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. It's so hard. No one ever like you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Nobody ever said. I don't know the lyrics. I'd have to look them up. Let me see. Hold on. I'm terrible at lyrics. That's it. There we go. Herp derp, herp derp derp, herp derp. Yeah, right. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nowhere, nobody. Oh, what is it? Now I have to read it. Nobody ever loved me like she do. Yeah, she do. Yeah, she does. If somebody else... See, I feel like I'm way off. If somebody ever loved me like she do. Yeah, she do. Yeah, she do. Don't... Again, that's so hard, man. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love. I'm in love for the first time. Right? Don't you know it's gonna Don't let 7. I'm doing minor. It's a love that has no past. Don't let me down. God, that's falsetto, man. I can't hit that. I can't hit it, damn it. Oh, man. All right. So I probably lost 1,000 people with that. And subscriber count dwindling. Let me hit that off, and I'll hit that off, and bring this a little closer. I feel like I could probably turn this up a little bit, like right there. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. I'm in love. I'm in love for the first time. See, that's way off. For the first time. So I feel like he's hitting the. Don't you know it won't be long. See, I can hit the main stuff. Don't bring me down. Oh. Best show for weeks, you think so, yeah? Oh, there you go. I got blisters on me vocals. All right, hold on. We got to think of a good song. Other than the Guy Run song, right? I'm so lonely, so lonely. Feel like a bird in a cage. Kind of silly, but not really. 'Cause I'm filling my body with rage. I'm the smartest, most clever, most physically fit. Nobody else seems to realize it. When I change the world, maybe they'll notice me. God, it's so high. Why do they make it so high? Until then, I'll just be lonely. A little lonely. Poor little me. I get all your Team America favorites right here, people. Oh. Oh, yeah, God. Creep. Yeah, that's probably in my range, right? It's got to be. Oh, that's fucking wrong. That's completely wrong. Luckily I know the song a little bit, and so I can look at these versions and go, no. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That one's right. When you have it. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm hitting the mic cable. All right, now back off. Here we go. I probably have to go like that. I don't want to hit it. Here we go. Check. Yeah. Right. When you just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather. I can't hear myself. In a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? Here, change the harmonies. And I don't belong here. Change the harmonies again. Yeah. I'm not feeling that one. 10-minute warning, are you shitting me? Oh my God. Wow. Well, that went fast. What can we do? Let me think of a... I hear people upstairs. I don't know why they're downstairs. It's because they suck. Well, sometimes I go out by myself, look across the water, and I think of all the things and what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've been on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? I gotta scroll for the lyrics. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up on for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Getting way up for me. I hope you didn't cash your tan. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. And now you're shopping anywhere. Change the color of your hair. Oh, you're busy. Bring the harmony down a little bit. And did you have to pay that fine? You was dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Warming up a little bit. But since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Yeah, that could kind of work. A little bit. Wasp. There I am. That's up there. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Yeah, Henry Rollins should be in my range. Does Henry Rollins have a range? Do you have the fun? Yeah, there's a harmonizer on the vocal, but it doesn't correct my voice. That's the version up from this that actually came out like a year later. So unfortunately, it won't correct my crappy vocals. All it does is it'll harmonize them out of tune. So that's why you need the guitar. Yeah. There you go. Oh my God, Barry White. God, we're all over the place. Yeah, someone said we're all over the place. Yeah, we are. Barry White, damn. I don't think I know any Barry, but I should, If in the event of something happening to me, there is something that I'd like you all to see. It's just a photograph of someone that I know. Right? What's that? Have you seen? I forget it. Oh, that's a great song. What is that? Yeah. There it is. Yeah, A minor. In the event of something happening to me, there is something that I'd like you all to see. It's just a photograph of someone that I know. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you'll cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. All right, we may have to end with that one. Don't even get me started on the Bee Gees, okay? We could go another hour on the goddamn Bee Gees. That's in my zone. The thing about the harmony is that the only thing it's doing is really it's changing. It's a format. It doesn't chipmunk your voice, you know. That's all it is. It's just a pitch shifter without a formant shifter. That was the great technology. This thing is like 10 years old, but it's not. It can't really do anything that you're not providing. Again, the version up from this, the next year's version, would correct my singing. You know. We had snow today. Yeah, we had a little snow last night, but it didn't stick. Yeah, up there. That's awesome. All right, guys. The Beach Boys. Oh, God, I can't do it. You'll have 3 watching if they do the Bee Gees. Well, yeah, but there'll be 3 very quality people. All right, they'll be the 3 best subs I have. I really do like the Bee Gees. They really got a bad rap because they wrote that soundtrack for the movie, and they got pegged as a disco band. But, they wrote the soundtrack for a disco movie. They really weren't a disco band. I mean, 1941 Mining Disaster is nothing disco in that song, And, I just always felt like those guys couldn't catch a break. When they were younger, they were huge in England and they couldn't catch a break in America because they didn't like the way Robin looked. Right? They didn't think he was enough of a looker for the front. So they wanted to make, I think it was Barry the front. And so they sort of did that, and they had some success with, some songs in the early 70s. But they really exploded with, the soundtrack to two movies, Saturday Night Fever and Grease. And unfortunately, because of those two movies, they really got pegged, a disco band, and they just really weren't. I'm a big fan of them. So you can't deny their talent. That's my whole thing about those guys. They're just talented, period. End of story. They wrote that album that their entire disco album was written in like one weekend. I don't think they didn't put it for a band that didn't put a ton of effort into it. They right? It's kind of funny, but got to remember that before 1977, right? 67 or 69, whenever they really first came out, up until around 76, 77, they were really considered more of an acoustic folk band, I would say. An adult contemporary band, without a doubt. Like How Can You Mend a Broken Heart, right? Adult contemporary. It was really the, unfortunately, you're defined by your biggest albums, and that defined them, sadly enough. All right, dudes. Well, I can hear people rustling upstairs. They probably want to get back. I thought it was a good mic test tonight. I'm giving it a thumbs up for the mic test. Super thanks to everyone who hung out tonight and putting up with me getting this thing going. But I think in the end, we got a pretty good sound out of it. Well, I think the sound of my voice is pretty good right now. Check 1, 2. What else can I tell you? I'll be back in a week. Had a lot of fun tonight. Hope you did too. Super extra mega thanks to anyone who contributed. Really appreciate that. That's super helpful. And there you have it. We'll see you in a week. And until then, no, you rock. No, you rock. No, you rock. And we'll see you in a week. And until then, you're awesome. Yeah, good sound, yeah. Oh, Stu, you're gonna have to rewind it. I'm done. We out. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everyone. Hey, stay safe. Everyone, please stay safe. I finally just got masks today, so things are looking up. Finally bought 50 masks, so I feel like I have a little bit. It's mandatory in my state now. It's a $300 fine if you're caught without a mask in a public place. So better to drop the money on the masks. All right. There you go. No, you rock. No, you rock. And no, you rock. And I will see you in a week. All right, guys. Rock on.